Hello and welcome back to SwiftOwl7 Gaming. I am SwiftOwl7 and we have reached 100 subscribers. Not the biggest milestone in the world, but it is a super big milestone for me. I never thought we'd get past like 20. So, nor has my goal been to grow the channel. It's just been for me having fun with you. This is what got me into the simulation gaming. So, and I play other games too. But I really focus on tycoons and simulations. I love Prison Architect. I love SimCity style games, City Skylines 1, City Skylines 2. Some other simulation games like RimWorld. Absolutely love that. American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator 2. So there's several tycoon games that I like. Sim Airport. And other things like that. But this is what started me into simulation gaming. This has been I think I've been going on, I have to think about this. I started this project in 2008. And you have no idea what this looks like. You might be able to identify maybe a football field, a basketball court. Things are not exactly to scale. But I started just making my own game. Really, and it's not a game that you publish or anything. It was something to keep me busy in the late 2008s, the early zeros. What do you call that? Just before the tens. So about 2008, 2009, I went to college, and I really didn't own any games. I didn't have very much money, so I made my own game with MS Paint, Microsoft Paint. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this and bring up the actual old-fashioned XP Paint. That's what this works on. I'm sure it can work on the new modern Paint too, but I always download the XP Paint to my computers that I have. And so let me just explain what this is. This is a top-down view, bird's eye view of a college campus. And as you noticed, I called it LU because that's where I went to school at. I'll let you guess to see what LU that is. But I went to school there for 5 years. And I got this nice... So I'm just going to explain what this is. This is a nice little red brick road, parking lot. The diamonds in the parking lot are different reserved status spots. So brown is like for deliveries. I think green is for public use. You got your handicap. You got your teachers, or the white dots. The emergency vehicles, or the red dots. You got your bus stops over here. You can kind of see some signs. Got fire hydrants, crosswalks. So you can kind of get an idea. At nighttime, we can go over here and turn on the street lights. This game, I guess I'm going to call it a game, even though it's not really a game. If we zoom in, I got a bank over here. And we can lock the doors, unlock the doors. Each color means different things. So these little red dots, the heaters are on. I can turn the heaters off. These are also heaters. Things have evolved over the time that I've built this game. Turn on the air conditioning over here. This is like the teller station. You can see the computer screens. Some are on, some are off. Some teller windows are open. So generally, if it's this off blue color, the door is wide open. Blue color is the door is unlocked. And this greenish color, the door is locked. And got a little bathroom over here, a little security room. There are fire alarms in the building, believe it or not. So, and they take various shapes and forms. Over here is an old-fashioned type of a fire alarm system. So you got little speakers, if you will. You can see like a little pull station here. If you were to pull that, all of that lights up. And that lights up everywhere, all the way down through here. And that's going to ring at one of these terminals. Now this terminal is off, but down here in this security room, this terminal is on, so you can see what pull station was pulled. Over here, this is purple. That's fire sprinklers. That would be these little purple things right here. Got some heaters in the wall over here, heating this room up, or heating this hallway up, rather. So Just a neat little area. Chancellor's office, President's office over here. That's why it looks so fancy. You got like a library in the middle. I hope you guys are still watching because I find this fascinating, but you guys might just think, boy, this guy's a nut. And don't unsubscribe, though. Make sure you stay subscribed. Got some lights off, some lights on. Got the heating system on in this library. Got windows going all around it. Some doors are locked, some doors are not. A little storage area, loading bay, break room right here, some offices, some group collaboration areas. This is the computer laboratory, if you will. And we can turn lights on, but right now they're currently off because it's closed for some reason. Classrooms. You know, some of these classrooms represent real classrooms that I studied in. So this is definitely one of them. Room 1001, Campus North. Giving hints to where I went to college at. Got student rec over here. We used to call it the Tilly Center. But this is essentially the student rec area. So we got just the big lights are turned off, but we got the little pot lights on. Got pool tables over here. Got fancy scone lights on the wall over here. Got Xbox stations where you can sit down in these little chairs. These black things are chairs, tables, stage for like coffee night or something like that. Ping pong tables and gambling tables. I just threw that in. Pool, hot tub, movie theater. This is the band room. I played the trombone in the marching band. You can turn these lights on individually. And I put a indoor practice field, not drawn to scale. You know, when I started doing this, you can actually see the original football stadium that I never covered up. I just kept it as a keepsake, but you know, it was a lot bigger than this. I just had to consolidate everything because back then XP Paint can only go so big on my computer. I actually got to the point where I crashed XP Paint if I expanded it any larger. Now I can expand it larger, and I have come back to this and added things to it. So you got stairs. So I tell you what, if you're a band or a band person, you got stairs, ladders. This goes up to where the drum major would conduct. Up here is an elevator that goes up one more level, and this is to where the band director can watch everything happening on the field. Little drum major meeting room here. Screens, so digital screens, PowerPoints, doors. We can unlock these doors, but these require key cards, so they're a little different. So we just, whoops, hit the wrong button there. Turn that to green, and that door now unlocks. There is a little button here if this door is locked, that little panic bar. You can't really push it while that's locked, so you'd break this glass and push that button. It's a door release control. Soundproofing, that's what this little blue is. Music hall, I tried to make classrooms and things. Music library, just something real little. Rehearsal rooms are back in this area. A little more of a hint where I went to school at. These are auditoriums. This is set up for like a concert. This is also set up for a concert. You can see grand piano there. Student indoor track. So we had an indoor track. We also had an outdoor track too, but this was just a really cool thing to go and walk around. I would actually fence. And we fenced, this isn't drawn to like real life or anything, but I would fence over here if it was a real indoor track. I was on a fencing team. Just didn't ever compete or anything, just for fun. Basketball courts and the student rec center. Looks like it's all closed down. All the lights are turned off, but those lights can easily be turned on. Again, we're zoomed out all the way. This is one of the, so this can be turned into a basketball court. Right now it's set up for some type of a convocation or concert area. Lights that go around the stadium. This is an indoor stadium. But one example here. So this is something that's under construction. This is actually a theater that's under construction. But an example here, if we activate a fire alarm here at this station. Whoops. Usually I'm zoomed in when I do this, but I'm purposely being zoomed out. There we go. You can kind of see it flash throughout the whole building. Let me grab something that's just a little easier to click on. Just click on a light. But yeah, you can see it. See how it connects throughout the whole building. So I've had to wire everything so that no color touches any other color that could be that. Because, for instance, if this were to touch, let's say it touched those lights just like that. Now, all of a sudden, when I turn off these lights and turn them back on, okay, that's not working. I have to use a thicker line for that to work. You can see now these lights short this out and cause that fire alarm to go off. So we don't want that to happen, obviously. I do make it. So if I do ever make a mistake, which is very seldom, I mean, usually I'm zoomed in and it's very seldom I make a mistake, but when I do, let's say I made, I accidentally was turning on the heater and I turned that light red. Would go over here and say, well, I guess this area is on fire. This just exploded. And if there's fire sprinklers, like this area has, you know, I just turn those on and that pretty much contains it. If there's not, well, then I just slowly grow and expand until it reaches a fire sprinkler. And then at the end, I will delete all the stuff as best I can and rebuild that area. And I don't know if there's any areas. I'm rebuilding this area, but not for that reason. There have been areas that have been rebuilt because of these mistakes that happen. I can't think of any areas off the top of my head. So over here we got movie theater, more classrooms, just some fancy administrative buildings. Anyway, that's pretty much this episode. We got the law school over here, got the law library, got some chandeliers. This is the old library center, but this is the new library. More chandeliers over here if we turn things on. Got little mini courtrooms. You can kind of see the plaintiff, defendant, the crowd. And these are set up to be classrooms too. So you got little screens behind them. You'd have class out here looking this way. The teacher would be up here teaching. And then you could have a practical. I didn't go to law school. I don't know these things. This used to be the law library. Now this is just like a maintenance center. So I have caution lines on the floor. Red lines or like saws or whatever would cut. I don't know. I was just making things up. Different signs I can drag out if there's different events happening. I try to update it like once every quarter of the year. And just for the season. Just for something to do. Just for fun. But anyway, this really got me into simulation gaming at top-down gaming style. Look at this. This is really cool. Got a fountain in here, steps going down, elevators. This is going to go into this what I call a theater arts. So plays and things like that. I'm just designing this. I don't know what's going to be yet. Handicap parking. Lots of parking down in this area. I'm going to do a football stadium over here eventually. I just copied that size of the field, which makes our basketball courts humongous. But that's just how it is. That is just the nature of it. Anyway, so happy 100 subscribers. That's just so great. That's so cool. This is how I got into simulation gaming. It's kind of crazy. I know. I've built hospitals. I don't have them right now. They're on an old hard drive somewhere. Who knows where that hard drive is? I have seen them over the years pop up as I've looked up for other documents. I've built nursing homes. I've built whole entire towns with different buildings and roads going throughout the town. So, unfortunately, some of that has been lost. I built Stargate Command. The original was lost. I rebuilt it. And that is somewhere on this computer. I'm not quite sure where. I got 4 hard drives you know, SSDs, hard drives, whatever. I got 4 of them on this computer, and I'm not quite sure which one it's on, but it's on one of them. So yeah, it's just a little crazy hobby. Some people build model trains in the basement. Apparently I'm building this giant campus right now. I haven't really worked on it for a little while, but over here I keep in interchangeable parts, so I can just like this would be all interchangeable. I can copy this out, paste in a regular court over here if I want to change this and set it up for basketball. Store those seats over here just like this. So that's just one big storage building over there. So I hope you like this video. It's a silly little video, and it's 15 minutes right now, and we're just going to cut the video right here. So thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying Cleo. I'm glad you're enjoying me, and I just do this for fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm not going to continue a series or make a video. But I'm having fun in all the series right now. I'm really looking forward to Prison Architect 2 coming out. And, hey, we'll catch you next time. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm SwiftOwl7. This is SwiftOwl7 Gaming. Goodbye.